Hello, my name is Ines. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I finally found good lighting. The sun's coming in all weird and wonky, and yes. So today I wanted to, do a quick update, but I haven't filmed in a little while. Biggest reason why is I haven't really been in the mood for editing, and I've been going through a lot spiritually myself, so I wasn't able to kind of sit and be present and ground in the information that I wanted to record. So I've been kind of on my own experience. I've been doing a lot of shadow work. I've been doing a lot of self-energy work, kind of like self-care, self-love type of stuff, but really more so with the intention of grounding in my energy and strengthening my energy. And that takes a lot out of you. It really does. I've also been exploring different parts of spirituality that I haven't explored yet. So that's been fun. Anyways, so today I wanted to talk about two things. So I'm going to split it up into two videos, part 1 and 2, but they're really kind of connected and they do work hand in hand. So the first one's going to be transmuting pain to hope and love, or whatever else you want, but basically transmuting energy. And the other one is going to be thriving in chaos. And the reason that these kind of work hand in hand is because of everything going on in the world right now. The energies are very big. There's a lot of us who are choosing to take on certain spiritual growth and expansion. So that is kind of influencing and also amplifying the energies. And basically, with everything going on in the world, whether it's in your personal life or you kind of just look at society, whether it's locally or internationally, there's a lot of stuff happening. There's a lot of changes happening, and it's getting pretty chaotic. And if you keep up with the spiritual world at all, especially with like the predictions and horoscopes and astrology, and any kind of energetic influence, basically the word on the street is that it's only going to get more chaotic. So the importance in this kind of chaos is to transmute whatever is being stirred up, transmute it into whatever is going to help you succeed. So with the chaos happening in the world, I look at it as everything that needs to be changed is currently changing by breaking. If it isn't, if it's working, if it doesn't have to be fixed, it won't break. That's kind of the energies happening in the world. I feel like if we get into a deeper sense, and this is something that I have talked about on my channel, with the whole idea of capitalism and the matrix and stuff like that, that is something that needs to change. Our bodies, our spirit bodies, our souls are rejecting the system and the world we live in. So whether you want to talk about it as the matrix or capitalism, it's not working. And all over the world, you can really see that people are unhappy. And we've gotten to a point of our society where our society hasn't done really anything for us. So many of us do not see a future in the world we live in, and so many of us are choosing to do something about it. I feel like growing up when I was a kid, there was a lot of adults who didn't want to say anything, mostly because they were scared, and they would have rather live with life how it is than do the actions and take the steps necessary to make changes, because they were afraid of what would happen to them. And one thing that I've done on my own journey, on my own spiritual journey, is really kind of dive deep into what it means to be European, especially now that I live on Turtle Island and I very much am aligned with land back and back to earth. an indigenous way of living. And it's given me, growing up here, being a European refugee and moving here when I was 8 years old, it's given me a lot of different perspective. And one thing that I've kind of healed and done shadow work is on the idea of fear, of just being afraid. And one thing I've realized is that my mom had her own, and my dad, but really my mom, had her own fears, and out of wanting to protect me, her fears became mine. And growing up, all of a sudden I was scared of all of these things, and I was like, but I'm not actually scared of them, I just have this fear inside of me. And the reason why is because my mom, wanting to keep us safe, she kind of warned us about things, and don't do this, that won't be safe for you, I need to protect you. And my point about all of this is all of this fear kept us as a society from standing up for what's right. And with the adults like my mom, who instilled a lot of fear into their children because they wanted to keep their children safe, now we're these children and we're like, well, you did all this work, we're living in fear, nobody's happy, and we're still not safe. So all around the world, people are just really saying, the world sucks anyways, we might as well do something while we're here to make it a better place. So a lot more of us are becoming more spiritually awakened and expanded. A lot more of us are becoming more vocal about what we really want. More of us are having conversations that we were literally not allowed to have before. And even now on social media, there are so many things that you're not allowed to talk about. Why not? We hate the systems we live under. They don't work. Literally, mental and emotional health therapists are telling us, our doctors are not directly but indirectly telling us that the society we live in isn't healthy for us, but we're not allowed to talk about it. So one of the reasons it's going to keep getting chaotic is because we're going to keep talking about it, and people who are fine with the way things are, who are still living in fear, who don't want change, are going to be resisting what we have to say. And as I close this episode, this is the kind of chaos I'm talking about. The more that we speak up, the more that we get in tune with what we truly want on a spiritual, energetic, soul level, we're going to cause some sort of chaos, whether it's in our own personal lives or in the lives of others. There are going to be a lot of big changes, and as these changes happen, especially if you choose to work with a spiritual team as well, there's going to be a lot of big energies. And this is bringing me to part 2, which is transmuting those energies and emotions that you don't need into energies and emotions that will actually benefit and help you. See there?